Glyphosate.
I don't know what could be better than these bench pipe vegetables.
They also make cake.
Oh!
Binge Pipe, after a long, deep look inward, has decided to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, bringing yesterday into the future today.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I just got hungry, but now I don't have time to get a snack. Hey, Hallie. Yeah, sorry Ben had to work so late working on this game. We'll return him soon. Mostly intact. Ready or not, here we go.
Time for question 1.
To get things started, welcome to the jungle again and again and again. I think what made Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle so great is that they added a Guns N' Roses song to the name for no discernible reason. Which of these potential Jumanji sequels does not have a Guns N' Roses song awkwardly tacked on to the title? Jumanji Civil War, Jumanji Paradise City. So what'd you pick? This might be discouraging. The preferred answer is Knocking on Heaven's Door, Paradise City, and Civil War are all Guns N' Roses songs, so they would of course fit any Jumanji title like an awkward glove. But Back in Black is an AC/DC song. Now, I don't know for sure the Guns N' Roses have been writing their songs with the Jumanji franchise in mind all these years, but it's hard to believe that this is all just some crazy coincidence.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh, here's a good one. Waffles are for losers. Wheaties is the breakfast of champions. What's the breakfast of champignon? Raw honey, mealworms, and crickets. Okay, let's take a look. Champignons are mushrooms, and mushrooms eat decomposing organic matter. Maybe I'm a champignon, because honestly, my diet is mostly
Why don't we do it with 3?
Here's one I like to call, the culinary arts are metal as F, and this dis or dat is served. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a specialty chef's tool sold by Sur la Table or a death metal band. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between a chef's tool or death metal. Ready? Good. Oyster knife. Pig destroyer. Oxbow. Meat clog. Electric wizard. Fish lift. Mammoth grind. I've seen worse. All right, let's move on.
I don't need you anymore.
Coming up, who said we don't have enough Belgian content? What would be the appropriate headline if the head of state in Belgium repeatedly switched political positions? President of Belgium waffles? Hope you like what you picked. Yes, the Prime Minister holds the executive power in Belgium, but that's not what I asked. And here's where the money is. Belgium's head of state is the king. The delicious whipped cream-covered breakfasty king of the Belgians. Why not try? Say my name, say my name. No, seriously, say my name. You know that Irish actress from Atonement and Lady Bird in Brooklyn? Yeah, sure you do. How do you pronounce, her name? Saoirse Ronan, Saoirse Ronan, Saors Ronan, or Seorais Ronan? Okay, what'd you pick? Hey, did you hear the one about the wrong answer? I really wanted you to pick this one. Saoirse says that's the correct way to say her name. Now when you run into her at cocktail parties, you don't have to say, "Hey there," not exactly Dakota Fanning. That's the end of round 1. Round 1 proved you have the heart of a champion, but round 2 will challenge the rest of your body parts. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2? Okay, back to business.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here we have 50 Shades of Plays. If Christian Grey told Anastasia he needs audience members on 3 sides of his playroom, in theater terms, they'd be performing unspeakable acts on a spread stage, thrust stage. I love this part. A performance space that penetrates the auditorium, allowing audience members to sit on 3 sides, is called a thrust stage. And in live productions of 50 Shades of Grey, the first row would be called the Splash Zone.
La vie est un canard. 7.
This one's called Giving Birth is Hard Enough. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for a
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, focus up. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what classic TV catchphrase it rhymes with. Don't booby thy labor. And pay no attention to that punctuation. There's a lot of lessons. I think we were all thinking it. Moving right along.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Introducing FX Marks the Spot. If FX greenlit a show that was equidistant between their hits Fargo and Atlanta, what series would they pick up? Peoria, Kansas City, Getty. Hope you like what you picked. Farewell, Felicia. No, I'll get it. Peoria, Illinois is 558 miles from Fargo, North Dakota, and 558 miles from Atlanta, Georgia. There is no hiding from, let us help you. Yeah, all right, it's one of those.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you watched Big Hero 6 and The Sixth Sense, we thought you'd enjoy a starting basketball team, a starting volleyball team, a starting polo team.
So what'd you pick? Is what you had in mind?
A volleyball game begins with 2 teams of 6 on either side of the net.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
This one's known as How to Get Away with Identity Theft. Based on her first name, how might actress Viola Davis compare to a hypothetical actress named Violin Davis? She would be smaller and thinner than Violin Davis. She would have greater range than Violin Davis. She would have a deep... Okay, what'd you pick? A viola is a larger instrument than a violin and has a deeper, mellower sound to it. Welcome to the attack. When you see an ant... Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Honestly, this one's the result of a sick mind. Good luck. That's the game. Congratulations. You're first, last, and all the places in between. Anyway, your score's fine. Not great, not bad, which makes sense considering...
You don't know Jack!
Some people said the binge pipe menu screen is now trending. Here at Binge Pipe, name recognition is priority binge pipe. So binge pipe a binge pipe and remember that binge pipe always binge pipes well into the binge pipe of binge pipe.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No, just send all your information to BingePipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to BingePipe's customer vault, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears.
Binge Pipe has no choice but to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. If you want privacy, subscribe to a bookshelf.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and since that genie got my wish horribly wrong, I will be hosting this game. So everyone else bailed but you two, huh? And please follow me if you will.
Time for question 1.
Let's start with, good for what ails ya? If I made my home-brewed beer more hoppy by adding Mexican jumping beans, what would a connoisseur say about what makes the beer hop? I detect a note of bee feces. I like the aftertaste of... Let's see who got it. Mexican jumping beans contain moth larvae, which is what makes them jump or hop. I hear moths are really attracted to light beer.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Behold, the brand of opportunities. If children's author P.G. Wodehouse wanted to rebrand himself as NC-17 Wodehouse, what title would he give one of his books? The f***ing Inimitable Jeeves? Or The Wild Things Anne of Green f***ing Gables? Or Goodnight Moon, you f***er? Let's see how that shook out. You need to find where the right answers are. Good night, score. I thought it was obvious it was this one. P.G. Wodehouse wrote a series of children's books about a British butler named Jeeves. It's better than learning about these kinds of butlers from their friends.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Coming up next, Avenue Q and A, and it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a song from the musical Avenue Q or a tweet from celebrity Gary Busey. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Avenue Q or Gary Busey. And you're both doing this together, so focus up. Ready? Let's go. I'm not wearing underwear today. Compliment someone and they'll shut up. Not every F word is... The internet is for porn. Everyone's a little bit racist. I just made spaghetti for the first time. Things are in season for a That was nice and forgettable. But player one, you just plain sucked at that this or dat.
Binge pipe hurts when you hurt.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie.
Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for your opponent in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a bonus if they choose incorrectly.
I couldn't have said it better myself, apparently.
Perks you can only get through Binge Pipe.
How about this one? I accidentally joined the Navy. Which of these headlines is just straight up clickbait? You won't believe what this shirtless sailor calls a torpedo. So who got it? Nope, not this one. This one escaped you. In the U.S. military, kilometers are nicknamed clicks. I had to remain 3 clicks away from the cool cliques in high school because we didn't click. It's time for, how did my dad get my email address? According to Godwin's law, the giant unending group email chain from my entire family will eventually result in which message? Mom, there is no God. Dad, what's this? You got hit by a screw, player two. You know what they say, go big or go home. Hope you like what you picked. I agree, Grandma. I agree. This was the one. Godwin's law posits that any online discussion, if it goes on long enough, will eventually result in someone comparing someone else to Hitler. And I'm not just talking about Grandma's mustache. Way to screw, player one. This is your cash now. Round one is over. Here's who's going to live the longest. I mean, current score rankings.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, there's a soft spot on every apple. It's you. Your performance has triggered the need for another screw.
And don't forget, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. Player 2, your only hope is to answer quick before player 1 has time to screw. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
It's like the first round didn't even matter.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Let's try, I'm cuckoo for global agricultural statistics. Which of these breakfast cereals is made with the top 2 most produced grains in the world? Cinnamon corn. Oh, this'll be good. You got screwed in the back, player 2. How's your hand-eye coordination? Well, we'll see. And how'd we do? This answer feels lonely. Corn is the most produced grain in the world. Wheat comes in second. Rice is a close third. Cereal agriculturists have yet to classify the crunchberry. That screw is a good move, player 1. Have some cash.
Hey, question.
Binge Pipe now offers content surveys.
Would you like a tricky question or a blunt question?
Use your device to select your preference.
Here are the votes. We graciously accept your choice.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
Next up, a blunt question. Snoop Dogg created which term for marijuana when he mispronounced a method of growing cannabis? Doobie, dank, chronic, or the devil's lettuce? Okay, who chose what? One night, Snoop Dogg misheard someone say hydroponic, and a piece of slang was born. Hydroponics, of course, being the act of growing cannabis without soil using nutrient-rich water. At least that's what an older boy told me.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
Try this on for size. Muppet Shade. I don't really get this one, so I'm guessing it's a meme. If Kermit the Frog were sipping so much tea he needed to move to the country that leads the world in tea production, where would he move? India, but that's none of my business. China, but that's none of my business. Sri Lanka, but that's none of my business. So what'd you pick? Now pay attention. China leads the world in tea production by 1 million metric tons. India, Kenya, and Sri Lanka are second, third, and fourth, respectively. Kermit only drinks black tea because it's not easy finding green. Behold. Type equals squiggly bracket history, comma, male, squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
So, BingePipe needs help categorizing some of the data it's obtained through totally legal means.
That's correct. Here's what we have. Treatment for being poisoned. Treatment for being stabbed. Treatment for being shot and drowned. Whose search history have we acquired? Genghis Khan. Alexander the Great?
Okay, what'd you pick? Grigory Rasputin was the Russian mystic and advisor to the Tsar, who, according to legend, was very hard to kill. Although as you get older, all that poisoning, stabbing, drowning, and bullets to the head and body, like it or not, it starts to catch up with you.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Introducing, are you Ferkantig kidding me? Which of these poorly self-constructed answers mentions the founder of IKEA? Stieg Larsson, the answer, of course, is. Stefan Edberg, it did in 20th century. Ingvar Kamprad, I love this part. Ingvar Kamprad founded IKEA in 1943. From and because the... Oh, sorry, I thought I assembled this question correctly, but there are a few leftover words. I'm sure that's not a bad sign. You made it to the attack. Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. Animal parts. Animals are made up of lots of parts. I hope you know what they are. Good luck. Player one takes it. Congratulations, Player One. That was a photo finish. A terrible backlit weird angle photo finish. But still,